Jeepers.
Whoa. Crazy wind. This adventure ends when a rogue wind knocked us sideways. This sounds like a tornado. It's not a tornado.
Definitely broke our stuff off.
Catching us by surprise in the Florida mountains. Come with us to see how we handle New Mexico's wild side. We found home just 10 miles east of Las Cruces, on the west side of the Organ Mountains in New Mexico.
Check out this place. We're at Dripping Springs in New Mexico. And this location down in this canyon, such a cool place for a house or a camp. I would live here. This canyon is cool.
I'm surprised you like it so much up here.
I mean, I'm not a big desert fan, but this doesn't feel like a desert. It feels like a canyon, like where your house is backed up to a bunch of rocks. And
I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong.
you could take this and plop it down somewhere and throw a bunch of trees around it. I would love this. This is cool. Put a waterfall and a flowing creek through it, and perfect.
There is maybe 4 miles of hiking through desert scrub and pinyon juniper woodlands that offer spectacular views of the Organ Mountains and surrounding desert. Oh, look at this, a cactus growing on the wall. How cool is that? There is so much vegetation. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Easily 30 in the front of you.
The trail we chose was to the Van Patten Mountain Camp. This resort was established in the late 1800s as a summer retreat to escape the heat of the valley below. Then in 1910, it was transformed into a tuberculosis sanatorium for Dr. Nathan Boyd's wife. There are still remnants of the library, general store, grain shed, and the corral. Miles, not bad. A little cloudy today, and it's actually raining in the desert.
Tiny bit.
A little bit surprising, but not badly. Every time I looked out our window at the Organ Mountains, the lighting, the wind, or the clouds would keep creating a new view. The towering rugged peaks really do line up like the pipes of a giant organ. I couldn't help but just take photo after photo. My favorite one is of the Perpetual Adventure Machine. The sunset is behind it and the colors are coming through our big living room windows. It's very cool looking. Even with the ever-changing landscape and weather, we like to explore our backyard. This is always Allie's favorite, when she gets to join us. Look at that. This is so happy today. Battery issue, wah wah. This is like day, I don't know, 5.
It's been a bit challenging lately. We haven't been driving nearly enough to recharge on the cloudy days.
We are not producing enough sun, so we are off to a state park to charge up. And then we'll be back, because it's a beautiful spot.
With so little sun, we've been having to plug in at campgrounds way more often than we would like.
The state park we thought we could get into last minute ended up being closed. Part of how we ended up here is because a friend lives here. We grew up as neighbors in the Chicagoland area. Gosh, I think the last time I saw her, she was in middle school and I was in high school. Anyway, she and her family allowed us to park in their driveway and plug in, and even spoiled us with hot showers and laundry.
On the first day, her husband was a bit wary, and I don't blame him. We were essentially strangers parked in his driveway. We all went out to dinner to get to know each other better, and we got along really well. They were so kind to spend so much time with us and let us use their driveway as a home base to explore the area. I think we spent almost a week at their house.
It was really fun to reconnect again. One of our first stops from their house was Prehistoric Trackways National Monument. Pretty crazy to think this wasn't always such a dry climate. They say dinosaurs roamed here. Can't look for dinosaur tracks, they weren't dinosaurs.
Right?
But they're supposed to be amphibious and like lizards and that kind of footprints from pre-dinosaur era. So Allie's gonna find them for us. We're gonna go see if the Ridgeline Trail leads us anywhere. We searched and looked really closely at the rocks.
I don't know if we just didn't walk far enough or weren't good at spotting them, but we didn't see anything like it.
You can't say we didn't try. It is so windy. Yeah, we're in another wind advisory, and it's not even windy season yet. It's, you know, it's got its challenges, and it's been fun.
It's a cold wind.
It's definitely a cold wind today, and it was snowing this morning. And I swear, winter's following us, but then again, it is February, so, you know, it is winter. Our next stop was White Sands National Park. You know, it would be kind of cool to see snow on the white sand and try to figure out which is which. It's one of the few national parks we're allowed to bring dogs in, so Allie Girl gets to come along. We started by doing the short Dune Life Nature Trail. Come on, Allie. Going up the dunes. There wasn't much to this trail, but it gives you a good sense of the dunes and what plant life can grow here.
A lot of sand.
But get this, the dunes aren't even really made of sand. They're made of tiny little gypsum crystals. And that is why they are so white. These dunes are always on the move, shifting and reshaping with the wind. Each time you visit, the landscape will actually look a little different. We headed to the back of the park to Roadrunner Picnic Area, where there are known sledding hills.
We're at White Sand Dunes National Park. Did a little hiking, now we're gonna try some sledding.
So fine. It is like powder. Okay, you definitely need wax. They do sell wax bars at the visitor center. I think they were like $8. Indian style it?
Definitely feet in. And you lean back a little so it doesn't dig in the front.
This is fun. Oh, sled right.
There you go. You went faster than I did. After discovering that sledding the dunes was more like slow motion scooting,
Keeps going. we emptied our shoes just to head right back into the sand. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, there you go. That's way better. It wasn't the wax, it was the steeper the hill that was the answer. I want to go sledding, Jordan. Are you gonna go sledding with Jordan?
No.
You're gonna walk with him?
No.
You're gonna chase him?
Yes. Let's go together.
It may not have been the fastest sledding experience we've ever had, but we still had a lot of laughs and had a lot of fun. Hi.
Allie girl.
Allie,
come on.
Come here.
There are fossilized footprints from humans and Ice Age animals like dire wolves, mammoths, and giant ground sloths. This is something that I'm excited to see. But of course, the rangers told us the public is not allowed to go see them. So for me, the coolest thing about White Sands, we're not even allowed to go look at it. So sand for us.
We picked one more trail to go check out. The Alkali Flat Trail is 5 miles. Oh, we could try and run. It's a little hard to run in the sand. We really didn't intend to do the whole thing. White Sands National Park is home to the world's largest gypsum dune field, spanning 275 square miles. Are you walking barefoot? Oh, okay. You could see for miles, and it did feel a little bit otherworldly. Yeah, the walking uphill in the non-packed sand is a bit challenging. Get your heart rate going for sure.
I want to keep going like towards those.
Okay.
You can see the crest of the trail over there. Like
we're gonna cheat a little.
Get off into the virgin sand and experience that potential like disorientation of not having a trail to follow anymore. We can see trail markers all over, so we know easily how to get back, but you don't have something to follow. You're like, which way do I go? Like, I think it'd be so much fun to come out to some place like this dressed as like the sand people that have like their animal always off in the distance. So
from Star Wars? Like, yeah.
So the people walking the trail see it in the distance, but they never get close enough to know for sure what it is.
That'd be really
but
funny.
People are like, that looks like the sand people. Like, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
That would be really funny. You guys ready? Here we go. From Las Cruces, we headed west to the Florida Mountains. We're pretty good about checking the weather as we travel. High wind advisories were popping up left and right. We know better than to drive the trailer in high wind. Having only experienced Arizona's desert last winter, we had no idea New Mexico would be so different. I guess we didn't consider how elevated Taos to Albuquerque is, and we are now well aware that windy season can start as early as March in the south of New Mexico. Part of the reason I am showing you all this is because to get level, we ended up lifting one side of the trailer about 4 inches on top of our levelers that were on top of boards. And then to truly get level, we had to dig holes on the other side. Usually it isn't that difficult, and it doesn't take us quite this long. The weather was still cooperating.
Taking my dog for a walk.
We headed up to explore the area. That's a long way down there. Hopefully you can see us. We are right about there-ish. You're cute. You blend in very well. Doesn't look that windy out there, but it sounds
atrocious.
Like crazy wind. We were getting a high wind advisory for wind gusts up to 90 miles an hour. Of course, it lets down every time I turn the camera on. We watched the storm roll in right from our living room window.
The wind is really strong. We were on levelers on this side. The wind is blowing from that side, and it slid us off of the levelers. We're also on our stabilizers, and this one's probably fine. That one's probably broken. And hopefully it's the post that's broke and not the frame, because the frame's really hard to repair. The post can be replaced. We're about to go out and find out, but the levelers are kind of slippery, and we had to be up, I don't know, 3 inches, 4 inches. We slid off of them. Waiting for the wind to not blow the door open. Yarp. It was bad. Like we fell 3 inches. Like we fell off the levelers entirely. Oh, good. And we broke off our step. That makes sense. Oh, maybe that was the noise.
We
Jeepers.
Whoa. Holy.
Wow.
This sounds like a tornado. It's not a tornado. It's not, but we are under a high wind advisory and a dust storm advisory. We're definitely rocking more, so they definitely came off the stabilizers though.
Definitely broke our stuff off.
Right. Oh my.
Come on, quick.
Wow, that blew. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh boy.
it snapped the frame that it's in. Yeah, come look. We were in those holes.
Wow. Yeah, we slid a good foot. If you're here hoping for a dramatic freakout over a little trouble, you are at the wrong channel.
We definitely tend to skip the drama and jump straight into fix-it mode. In case we were going to get hit with another huge wind gust, we very unscientifically figured out the direction the wind was coming from and then pointed the truck into the wind.
I would
say,
I mean, look at my pants, they're, I don't know, I would say behind me, but angled, like, wow, dust devil out there, or dust storm out there.
But it looks like the trees were way less up there.
Yeah, I bet that was the same gust that knocked the trailer over.
Yeah, this is the second down tree we've seen. I'm curious if we were half the weight we are, if we'd have been in trouble.
We turned the whole rig a little more than 30 degrees. We felt much better about facing into the wind instead of against it. Wow, look at all that behind.
Wow. It just like swirls around because
right.
of the mountains.
I don't know if you can see it, but there's a rainbow out there. You would never guess there was a windstorm yesterday. Blue skies, hardly any clouds, and it's so still and quiet. We would have loved to have checked out Silver City and maybe even done some backpacking in the Gia National Forest. But after all the snowstorms we've dodged, we decided just to stick to I-10 and head west. We're hoping in Arizona we'll catch a little break from all this winter weather. There you are! That was cute. I really do feel like the wind is going to blow my hat right off. It's crazy.
That looks like snow.
It does.
It's kind of cold. Nailed it.
Should we be like these Caxters? It's 300-mile-an-hour winds out here, and I can't even stand up. Man, it's 300 miles an hour winds. This would be how calm Jordan would be in a hurricane. Should we count how many times you take sand out of your shoes? Giant walking on the moon. Thanks so much for being here. Until the next adventure, we'll see you next time. Wow, you can really feel the difference without stabilizers.
That's a lot of steps to get up this step.
Oh, that's hard to do.